back to The Rush. I'm Hannah Duncan. This week we bring you boys basketball against the Jacksonville Crimsons and the big rival of the SHG Cyclones. The Lady Titans basketball team took on SHG as well. We also have boys swimming and hockey results, along with the top 3 plays of the week and the debate. Let's go ahead and tip off the show with some basketball. The boys basketball team played at home in a nail-biter against Jacksonville last Tuesday and a big offensive game at SHG last Friday. Junior guard Ethan Hunt joins us now. Thanks for coming on. Well, let's go ahead and dribble into the highlights. First, against Jacksonville at home in this CS8 matchup, the Crimsons were without their top-scoring player Brady Hayes, out with a knee injury. What was the mindset going in, and how did you guys prep differently?
Yeah, we came in with a good mindset at first, and then we went to the locker room and figured out that Brady wasn't playing, and I feel like we softened up a little bit, and that's why the game went downhill pretty fast.
Cole Harper starts off the scoring. He makes the floater for Glenwood, and Jacksonville's Johnny Peak will make the shot to get the Crimsons in the game, but you guys really held them down. How were you able to do that in the first quarter?
In the first quarter, our mindset was good, and we were playing hard, and then once we had a lead, we kind of lit up because we felt like it was going to be an easy game from there on out.
Cole Harper snatches the ball, takes it down for himself for 2 as Glenwood would lead 12-4 after 1 quarter. But in the second quarter, Jacksonville's Albers passes to Riley Dugan, who makes the 3. Dugan had a big game as well. He again will take it to the hoop again for 2. As Glenwood didn't score at all in the second quarter, Jacksonville took the lead 17-12. What did you guys talk about at halftime?
We realized that it was going to be a game again, and after the first quarter we had too much confidence and felt like it was going to be an easy game, and then at halftime we came out a lot better after that.
Kind of some crazy plays here. Parker Allen lost the ball, but Cole Harper makes the layup and draws the foul. Close game after 3 as the Crimsons led by 3, 24-21. Now in the fourth quarter, 1:29 left, Glenwood was down 33-31. Harper drains the 3 to put the Titans up on top. Now you pass to Harper again. He will miss the floater, but he gets his own rebound and he will make the shot to put Glenwood up on top with 1.5 seconds left. How pumped were you guys at this time?
Oh, we were going crazy. We knew it shouldn't have been that close, but it's always good coming out on nowhere like that.
Johnny Peak would try for a 3-pointer at the buzzer, hit the rim, but wouldn't go in as Glenwood wins a close one over Jacksonville, 36-35. Cole Harper with Glenwood's final 10 points of the game and 23 of the team's points, 9 rebounds. Jacksonville's Riley Dugan with 15 points and 5 rebounds. Now time for some post-game interviews with the hero of the game, Cole Harper.
We had to get big stops, and the coach says get big stops, hit big shots, and we got a big stop when he turned it over down there. And I came down and, I just kind of let the 3 go. It felt like it was in rhythm, and I hit it. And then I think they got a layup or something, hit a free throw. We got another big stop around there, and then the last play, and, it kind of just rolled out, and I hit the putback. We kind of lacked on effort. Our defense wasn't good. It just definitely wasn't a good game for us. We weren't playing like we usually do, and even though we won, it felt like we didn't win. It's kind of a wake-up call. We got to come to practice tomorrow, get ready, and get ready for SHG. They outplayed us. They should be thrilled with a game like that. And we're lucky. We're lucky to come out there with a win. And it was a wake-up call. So, we got to come back, and we just got to play better.
So, Ethan, after that game, how did you guys really adjust? Because it was kind of admittedly sloppy, and it was a tough game. So how did you adjust trying to go against SHG?
It was kind of a mindset kind of thing. We came out really slow against Jacksonville, and SHG is always a big game. We were ready for that one.
Well, let's go ahead and move on into the SHG highlight. At SHG, big crowd as always at Jim Bell's Gymnasium in this big rivalry. How's the atmosphere different, and how do you guys really get pumped up with the crowd?
The place is always crazy, so it's always fun. And, we came out ready for that one, unlike Jacksonville.
Sam Anderson, another senior on the team. You can see the big student section. No empty seat in the house here. Harper hands it off to Perriott, gets it off to you for a big 3 to start off the game. How was this good start, or this was really a good start against SHG for you guys, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Cole Harper this time takes it in. Glenwood would go on a 13-0 run near the beginning of the game. You guys really stepped up your offense. Parker Allen dishes it to Sam Anderson, who gets it off the glass and in the basket. Joel Alexander next gives it to Cole Harper, who adds 2 more. Cole's really been stepping up as always. He'll again get the layup, and Glenwood's defense held SHG to 3 for 36 shooting in the first half. How were you guys really able to hold them down?
Well, we had game plan set on Green. He's a left-handed driver, and we had game plan on Sean, who's almost their only shooter, and that's basically it. That's their only offense is Sean, really.
Carson Aheron got the rebound there, and Joel Alexander passes to Hammond. He made the three that time, and here you get it to Hammond again, who again drains the three. He would hit 5 in a row in the second half. How'd he really step up in this game as well?
Yeah, if Hammond hits shots like that, we're going to be a tough team to beat.
Harper takes it in with the slick layup. Glenwood was cruising along, and they rolled to the win in this one. They won 57-28. Cole Harper with 16 points and 8 rebounds. He was 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Nick Hammond with 15 points, all from his 5 3-point shots, and you also finished with 10 points for Glenwood. Now time for some post-game with Coach Blakeman and Cole Harper.
Tonight, I tell you, we came out with good energy. Anytime you come into this place, you better be ready to play. We shot the ball extremely well tonight, and that's a big difference. You know, we were hot. They were cold, and then we were just able to stretch the lead. Well, when you get a lead like that, it's tough to stay focused, and we just got to continue to keep doing it and just executing. But it was a sloppy there towards the end, but our kids played very hard. This place is electric anyway when you're playing it, and you don't need much fire to do that. But you know, we have great fans. I mean, it's a great turnout, just great atmosphere.
Yeah, Nick, he can shoot like that. He's one of the best shooters I've ever seen. And, you know, when he gets hot, he gets hot. Ethan, he's came to play tonight. You know, he's a tough player, and you know, when you got equal scoring like that, it's tough to stop one person. We just executed the game plan really well. We played great D and we hit shots. So when you play great D and play good offense, that's how you win a basketball game.
Ethan, now you guys are up for the CS8 tournament. So what are you guys really hoping for, and what are your goals for that?
We got a big first game against MacArthur this Saturday, and this is going to be a big game because it's for the first in the conference, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it's a huge game starting off the tournament. Awesome.
Well, thank you for coming on, Ethan. The boys are back at it tomorrow at the CS8 tournament, playing MacArthur at 5 o'clock at the Jacksonville Bowl. The Lady Titans basketball team took on SHG as well last Saturday. Let's roll the highlights. They took on the SHG Cyclones again. The girls hoped they would come ahead like the boys team did. Last time they would fall short to SHG, but hoping to change that. Cyclones would attack first. Number 10, Healy, drilling the deep three early in the first quarter. Abby Deverman has the ball. She will pass it to Maddie Clintworth, as the Titans would answer with an odd-looking three that bounces back in from Clintworth to keep the score close in the first quarter, as SHG led 22-15. In the second, Cyclones not letting up. They'll go to number 14, Costa, in the corner for another three. SHG wasn't finished though. Costa again will hit a dagger from the corner, increasing their lead. SHG just would not stop shooting the ball. The Titans still tried to put up a fight though. In the third quarter, they started to come back. Maddie Clintworth passes it in. It'll get back to Clintworth eventually. She'll hit another three from behind the arc. Bam! One of the younger talents of the team, Maddie Clintworth. And then in the final quarter, the Titans, down by 10, would make a final attempt at the win. Taylor Perriott will pass to Kiara Downey, making the baseline jumper. The girls were close in this one, but the Cyclones won 52-44. Abby Deverman with 6 points and 2 for 6 on three-pointers. Kiara Downey with 6 points also, 5 rebounds, and 1 block. The Lady Titans take on Decatur MacArthur tonight at 7:30 at home. It's time to take our first commercial break of the day. When the rush comes back, we'll bring you swimming and hockey. Stay right there.
Fat Willie's in Chatham is a great family restaurant that supplies a wonderful dining experience. We offer outstanding fried chicken and over-the-top Walleye pizza. With quality products at affordable prices, Fat Willie's is the way to go. Open Monday through Saturday, 12 a.m. to midnight. Call us today at 217-483-6969.
Aaron, you're all set.
Great, thanks.
Mike, thanks for doing that discount double check. You saved us hundreds.
What was that?
The discount double check? It's when we comb through your policies to make sure that you're getting all the discounts you deserve.
No, I get that part, but you guys are doing my move.
The discount double check move?
It's my touchdown dance.
So you're a dancer?
No, I'm a quarterback.
Oh, quarterback.
More.
I'm a robot. Get out of here.
Get to a better state. State Farm.
Call Steve Bedford in Chatham for personal service and discounts that you deserve.
Kids, the breakfast is ready. Eat up. Your friend's gonna be here pretty soon.
I'll be there in a second.
Have a great day.
My friend's here, I'm leaving.
Be safe. Come home right after school.
All right, see ya. Wow, your dads are really looking out for you. That's not my dad. That's my family's financial advisor, Mr. Sullivan.
Sullivan Financial, looking out for your investments and your family.
Welcome back. The boys swim team headed to Illinois College in Jacksonville on Tuesday to swim against Jacksonville and Southeast. Let's dive into the results. Glenwood had a great meet. They would get first place with 112 points. Jacksonville in second with 46. In the 500 free, Sam Childress was the standout with a time of 4:51. Now Paul Gigante has more with the swimmer Sam Childress.
The entire goal of the meet was to see how the team, including myself, could swim tired and kind of worn out, and we performed well. So I was happy with my performance. Our team won, so we performed excellently. Given that the team that we were against wasn't the strongest team, but we handled ourselves with a lot of grace and a lot of sportsmanship, and that's really what it's all about. And we came home with a W, so everything's good. One way I think our team could improve is our distance swimmers. We don't have a whole lot of guys that swim distance, mainly because of the extensive training that you have to go often. You know, distance swimmers train year-round, lots of yards, and because of the length of high school season, it's kind of hard to train a good distance swimmer. But we've got guys that are working really hard, and I think that we'll definitely be able to have some guys that will swim a good 200, 500 free by the end of the season.
The boys are at the EIU pool tomorrow at noon to race against Lincoln, Charleston, and Southeast. The hockey team faced off against Springfield last Wednesday in a close fight, and SHG on Monday in another tough matchup against SHG's offense. Let's slap up the results. First, against Springfield, Springfield would come out on top in this close one, 4-3. Brandon Hay with 1 goal and 2 assists. Vince Lanier with 1 goal and also 1 assist. Next, against SHG, wasn't as close though, unfortunately, as the Cyclones would shut out Glenwood 8-0. Healy with 3 goals and 2 assists, and Stannard with 2 goals and 1 assist. We caught up with forward Brandon Hay to talk about the season.
Well, so far we're doing a lot better than last year. A lot more wins, better players. Freshmen stepping up, seniors leading. So weaknesses, we're pretty young. We have a couple of seniors. Strengths, we're a good team. We work together well. Well, I really want to play, but some of our teammates are stepping up, and we're gonna get it together, and we're gonna get back on track. Well, it's just part of the game, so we gotta adjust and do the best that we can.
When we come back, we'll bring you the top 3 plays of the week and the debate.
Well, Mr. Raji, we could save you hundreds by doing a discount double check.
Not you too, Raji. You're on my team. You know that's my move.
The discount double check?
No, that's my touchdown dance, man.
Here we go again. Sir, you're not even doing it right. Raji, drop it.
Show me what you got, Raji.
What is this?
Come on now. You said you were a dancer.
Where are you going, buddy? Come on back.
Get to a better state. State Farm.
Call Steve Bedford in Chatham for personal service and discounts that you deserve.
Fat Willie's in Chatham is a great family restaurant that supplies a wonderful dining experience. We offer outstanding fried chicken and over-the-top Walayan pizza. With quality products at affordable prices, Fat Willie's is the way to go. Open Monday through Saturday, 12 a.m. to midnight. Call us today at 217-483-6969.
Kids, the breakfast is ready. Eat up. Your friend's gonna be here pretty soon.
I'll be there in a second.
Have a great day.
My friend's here, I'm leaving.
Be safe. Come home right after school.
All right, see ya.
Wow, your dads are really looking out for you.
That's not my dad. That's my family's financial advisor, Mr. Sullivan.
Sullivan Financial, looking out for your investments.
I'm Paul Gigante. Now it's time for the top 3 plays of Glenwood sports this week. Let's start the countdown with play number 3. It's all basketball this week. Glenwood versus Jacksonville as Parker Allen steals the ball back from Jacksonville, loses it again, but Nick Hammond is able to pick it up and get it to Cole Harper, who makes the layup and draws the foul to keep this a close game. You'll see more from this one in 1 minute. For play number 2, we have to SHG. It's a packed house and a packed game as the offense for Glenwood, as Ethan Hunt passes it to Nick Hammond, who makes the 3. He made 5 3-pointers in a row to help Glenwood roll past the Cyclones 57-28. Play number 1 is back at Glenwood. The Titans are down by 1 at this point as Cole Harper takes it in, misses the layup, but gets his own rebound and completes what would be in the game-winning shot for Glenwood with 1.5 seconds as they win a close, exciting game against the Crimson 36-35. I'm Paul Gigante. Now let's send it back to Hannah for the debate.
Thank you, Paul. I'm joined here by junior Matt Hartman. Thanks for coming on, Matt.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So first we're going to talk NFL. So Packers-Cowboys game. Des Bryant had an apparent catch at like the 1-yard line, a big 30-yard pass, but the ruling was overturned and they called it a no or an incomplete pass. So first, do you think it was a catch or an incomplete?
You know, this is a topic that's stemmed a lot of debate, and ultimately I don't think it was a catch. I think that the rules show, and based on the rule book, which the NFL rule book is incredibly thick and extensive, more than any of the other 3 major sports in America, in hockey, baseball, and basketball. But the rule book states that to complete the full process of the catch, the wide receiver has to catch the ball, come down, and not only just be down on the ground with it and be touched, but get up and what usually doesn't happen, but what should happen is that the wide receiver should be giving the ball to the referee. Des Bryant catches the ball, clearly has possession, has 2 feet down, has an elbow down, has been touched by the wide receiver, but what he doesn't realize is as he's coming down with his left arm, that ball's getting popped right back up. And so he hasn't gotten up, he hasn't given the ball to the referee. Unfortunately, the catch is incomplete. I feel bad for a guy like Des Bryant. Tons of emotion out of that guy. Would have been a huge play for the Cowboys. They've had a great season, getting out off of a couple 8-8 seasons. This has been a great step in the right direction, but unfortunately the Cowboys and Dallas is just falling short this time.
And some of the argument there is that if this would have been at like the 50-yard line and he would have caught it, or if the game wasn't as close as it was, or if it was way earlier in the game, then no one would have cared. What do you think about that?
You know, I do agree with that because one of the arguments that Des Bryant made after the game was that he was reaching with his left arm that had the ball towards the goal line. Had he not reached towards the goal line, maybe the ball would not have come loose and his arm and there wouldn't have been any controversy. It would have been clearly a catch. It also does say in the NFL rulebook that if a player is making a non-football play after he has made the catch, whether he's on the ground or not, then it's still a catch. So the argument there for him reaching towards the end zone does make it a trickier situation, and I don't think it would have been near as big a deal.
You were talking about the rule, what that official rule is. Do you think the issue is with the rule? Like, should they maybe consider changing it?
Absolutely. I think that the rule itself is so specific, and everyone can clearly tell that Des Bryant has two hands on the ball and is coming down with it. It was a great catch, and I think it's wrong that the rule book is stripping that catch away from him. What could have been a touchdown, DeMarco Murray probably would have punched it in on the next play, and it would have been much tougher for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers to drive down the field and score. I don't think that would have been impossible, but I think that the NFL, the rule book is limiting what, the players are able to do. We see this all the time with tackles and hitting on the helmet and where you can hit a quarterback and all these different things, and it's taking away from the game. So this is one of those situations where we don't see it that much, but it is affecting how we're watching football, and the fans just don't like it.
Okay, and then real quick, Super Bowl predictions.
Okay, so my predictions this weekend: Patriots, Colts. I got to take the Patriots, not because I think that they're more talented offensively with Tom Brady and that wide receiver core that's really been bounced around a lot in the last couple of years, but I think that Bill Belichick is such a smart coach that he's going to be able to master that defense. The Colts have an okay defense. I was able to see the game live in Indianapolis this last 2 Sundays ago against the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Cincinnati Bengals didn't do much, but their offense isn't as strong they didn't have A.J. Green at the time. As far as the other game goes, Seattle is playing against the Green Bay Packers, who just beat the Cowboys, and I'm picking Seattle there, which is, I think, more of the favorite. A lot of that depends on Aaron Rodgers' health. Can he get healthy from that calf injury? If he can, he's the best quarterback in the NFL. I don't think there's much of a question about that, and I think that the Seahawks defense, however, is so good that they'll be able to limit the Packers offense, and the Seahawks offense is strong enough that they're going to have to outscore what could be a shootout of a game.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you for your insight on that. Thanks for coming on too, Matt.
Very welcome.
Well, that's all for this week's episode of The Rush. The girls basketball team plays at home tonight at 7:30 against Decatur MacArthur. The boys swim team and the wrestlers both have meets this weekend, and the boys basketball team has their first CS8 tournament game tomorrow at 5 o'clock against MacArthur at the Jacksonville Bowl. Thanks for watching. See you next week.